because in 2018 she cruised up this hill 10 times like it was no big deal, and she was so fabulous. I think it's appropriate.
I think it is appropriate. I think it is a beautiful thing for Flora.
I remember when she was doing the international triathlon, this is where the hill that she dropped a lot of the competition. So I think it's appropriate that it gets renamed after her.
I really like Flora Duffy, so I think this hill should be named Flora Duffy.
I think it's a great idea. She well deserves it.
Really nice to be home. The reception that I've had has been incredible. I mean, everywhere I go, I get stopped and congratulated, and yeah, it's really special. And then to be here for the renaming of Corkscrew Hill, I mean, of course, I never would have imagined that a hill would be renamed after me. And yeah, especially after the triathlon when I went up here 10 times and won the race. Yeah, it's a really nice memory for me, and yeah, it's always gonna make me smile when I see my name on a hill. It's pretty cool.
I think it's fantastic. It's brilliant for Flora. I think she's such an idol, an icon. So fantastic.
This is going to be amazing. Flora Duffy deserves it. Yes. Congratulations, Flora.
When you think about the event that she, the World Triathlon, where she broke away, it was a memorable moment in that race, and I think it's fitting for this. I do have to admit, I will miss calling it, Corkscrew Hill, but I think it's a fitting tribute for
It's absolutely wonderful. It's a great tribute for a really well done job.
It was very significant in the triathlon. And it tested their mettle, I think. Cycling and up that hill, it took some guts. And she knew because she'd already conquered it.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's nice that there'll be something like a lasting, something to show for it that's going to be permanent. So I think that's great.
I'm honored to be at our National Sports Center, South Field, or as we will say from today, the Flora Duffy Stadium. I'm honored to be here, not just as the premier, but also as a proud Bermudian who cheered as loudly as anyone else as I with my wife, watch Flora break the tape and claim gold in Tokyo. No venue could be more appropriate to continue the tributes to our champion and her holistic achievements than here at the heart of Bermuda's athletics.
The Bermuda Olympic Association joins all of Bermuda and fans from around the world in celebrating the naming the Flora Duffy National Sports Center's side field. In recognition of Flora's historic achievements of winning Bermuda's first Olympic gold medal at the Tokyo Games, the Bermuda Olympic Association selected Flora as its first Order of Merit recipient as a token of our appreciation for exemplary achievements and meritorious commitment that she has demonstrated for many years, and for being a role model and an inspiration to all of Bermuda.
Bermudians jumped up and down in our living room. Bermudians shouted to the top of our lungs, "She's ours." Only an athlete understands the decades of dichotomy, struggle and elation, sacrifice and reward, tears and laughter. But you showed every Bermudian that all of this is possible. The gold, the glory, the excellence, and all of it is worth it.
Like, this came as a complete surprise to me, but thank you so much. Yeah, wow, it's quite overwhelming. It don't surprise me like that. But thank you. It's wonderful to be here today. I've spent many years running on this track, from Front Street Mile trials to interschool sports to my personal favorite, running with Steve Burgess for many years. Steve would often like me to do 20 times 200, which I was reminded on Thursday when I was up here myself doing 20 times 200. So I suppose some things never change. But I'm honored to see my name on the wall. And my greatest hope is that every young athlete that comes to the stadium is reminded that they too can be an Olympic champion or a world champion, or just to chase their goals. And as Katura mentioned, representation matters. And I'm honored that to be a woman up on the wall and to especially show the little girls that come up here that they can also do it too. So thank you so much to everyone that's made this possible. I'm extremely overwhelmed by everything that is happening and just so honored, so thank you.
My name's Nate Wilson and I'm the coach of Flora Duffy. Yeah, it's been really a privilege to train her. We've been working together now for 4 years, so we started shortly after the previous Olympics, and it always was maybe with a focus on Tokyo. I think she said it's overwhelming, and yeah, I think it's the same. It's just going on jogs with her and seeing everyone recognize her and want to stop for a photo. It's totally surreal because I've never experienced anything like that in my life. So it's one of those things that seems like it's out of a movie, but it's really cool, and it's also just amazing. It shows sort of like how much the whole nation's behind her and cares. So it's really cool seeing the community presence.